Jessa Duggar Seewald's latest sponsorship is turning heads. Growing up in a pretty traditional and conservative domestic, the person daughters of the well-known Duggar-owned family opted to attention on marriage and family as opposed to pursuing independent careers. Nonetheless, the 19 children and counting stars contribute to their family income through domestic-based totally sports consisting of podcasts, YouTube channels, authoring books, and paid sponsorships with companies inclusive of apparel groups and coffee subscriptions. Jessa Duggar Seewald frequently promotes sponsorships with businesses consisting of garb organizations and coffee subscriptions. She introduced her modern-day merchandising on August 10, courtesy of her Instagram account. The image turned into a lovely shot of herself along with her husband, Ben, in the front of a historic mill. However, the caption had nothing to do with the percent. Around the time we have been married, Ben and that I started out gaining knowledge of healthcare alternatives for our own family and we got here throughout Christian healthcare ministries, she commenced. Jessa went directly to explain that she and her husband use this religion-based gadget that is based at the kindness of others to help pay habitual clinical expenses. Over this time, we've got shared tens of heaps of greenbacks well worth of our clinical bills from midwives to doctors, prenatal care, births of our youngsters, and diverse other medical processes and emergencies, she wrote. Jessa concluded with an invitation to click on a link for an unfastened data packet. Cost-sharing fitness plans aren't for all of us. The health plan Jessa Duggar Seewald is selling is known as a fitness care ministry, a felony opportunity to traditional medical insurance. As the Christian Healthcare Ministry's website online explains, companies like these are a fee-sharing version. Individuals pay a monthly fee that's pooled and used to pay the expenses of scientific tactics for other participants on an as-wished basis. The members also offer assist in the form of prayers and private outreach. But the gadget isn't for each person. California. Healthline factors out that healthcare ministries frequently have an extended waiting period for pre-existing conditions and might not cover medication associated with those conditions. Not like Welkman Insurance, companies don't bill the ministry, sufferers pay the entire price upfront and anticipate the plan to reimburse them, which generally takes several months. Catastrophic illnesses won't be covered in full, so patients may also end up at the hook for tens of thousands of dollars. And positive services, including remedy for mental fitness conditions like despair, are not blanketed in any respect. Disputes over repayment are handled internally since the state authorities has no regulatory strength over church-based fee-sharing plans. Plans like the Seewalds also are limited to church-going Christians who observe the ministry's precise beliefs. The CHM's announcement of faith holds that non-believers acquire everlasting punishment in hell. They are additionally anticipated to live by means of positive way of life standards. No drinking, smoking, or sexual immorality, which include adultery, homosexuality, and same intercourse marriages. Some of Jessa's lovers have had negative reviews with price-sharing plans. Jessa Duggar Seewald's followers, inclusive of her sister Jill Dillard and her cousin Amy King, raved over the lovable photograph of her with her husband Ben. Some gave their very own enthusiastic raves about the CHM plan. They're exquisite, stated one. I can't say sufficient extraordinary matters approximately them. I tell all people about them. Other followers have been less enthused, expressing challenge that Jessa changed into committing a blunder through plugging a non-traditional healthcare payment plan. A few shared their own unpleasant reviews with religion-based totally fee-sharing. I have a pal in $40,000 of debt because they would not cover what they stated, went one comment. Another warned about the lengthy wait time for reimbursement. I can now not get blood work achieved. I owe too much to the lab. Even though the value-sharing plan encourages contributors to invite their carriers for cash pay discounts, a Duggar fan warned that not all doctors are inclined to offer that choice. And every other counseled fans to steer clear altogether. These health-sharing offerings will have important downsides. They're not coverage and do not operate like coverage companies. Please do your due diligence earlier than signing up for anything like this. Jessa has not personally spoke back to the criticism of the program, however the Christian Healthcare Ministry's social media rep has spoke back to a number of the critics, elaborating on their policies and inspiring readers to address their concerns at once to them.